Hey guys, welcome to our first episode ever. And I am super stoked to be sharing with you guys some tips and tricks that have helped me in my business. And for those of you who don't know me, I am Kristen Wieringa, and I was a government worker turned direct sales leader. And I am thrilled to be sharing tips and ideas in different episodes with you to help your business. I will tell you that I am in the party planning side of direct sales. So if you are in the side of direct sales that is more subscription based or loyalty customer based, you will still find some great tips and ideas, but a lot of this might be a little bit more party focused based, which is great. You can still get some great ideas, hopefully. So the thing I want to talk about today on our podcast episode number 1 is how to build your network, build your bookings, build your brand. I mean, that's a lot to try and fit into one episode, but let's just touch on it a little bit. So I think one of the things that is most important for you to consider as someone in direct sales is the fact that you are an entrepreneur and you are a business owner, and you need to treat your business that way. You need to treat it like a business. So you need to show up and clock in, clock out, even if it's mentally, so that you know that you're taking it seriously. Granted, you can have your business and it could be a side hustle, it could be a part-time gig, it could be a hobby, although hobbies usually mean that you're spending more money than you're making, so hopefully you're not in that camp. Hopefully you're making money. You do truly want to treat it like a business, and the people that show up every day, the people that put the work in and the time and the effort, those are the ones that are going to have the most success. So that is definitely one of my best pieces of advice for you, is to treat your business like a business, and you are going to receive back what you're investing into it. So how do we network? How do we get our business off the ground, or restart our business, or keep our business going? And what I want you to think about today is, how can you be true to yourself, and how can you be authentic in a market of a lot of direct sales folks? Maybe not necessarily in your company per se, but there's a lot of direct sales noise out there, right? So how can we authenticate ourselves so that we stand out among the crowd and that we are the best that we can be in our business? And we do this through building connection and offering something that's a little bit different, offering value to our customers, our potential customers, and show them what we can give them. When you're thinking about starting out and being authentic, or trying to boost your business or get extra bookings, what I want you to do is write down a couple ways that you differentiate from other people maybe that are out there doing sales. So what can you provide that is different? What characteristics do you offer? How can you bring a special voice and a special personality and all of those things to your products or services? And you want to leverage this to be successful. So what I mean by that is, maybe write down 1, 2, or 3 things that you think are special about you, and then how can you use that in your business to promote yourself, to promote your products or services, to ultimately help your bottom line, to ultimately help your business grow, right? Let me give you some examples. So maybe you're the kind of person that is very fitness focused, even if your business is not fitness based. You could somehow coordinate the fitness aspect into who you are and into your business. So here you are creating a unique opportunity, a unique person to serve your customers and your customer base, because not only are you giving them the product or service you're offering as an option for them, but you're also adding value to their life by something else that you're passionate about. So think about where your passions align and where you're good at, and then how can you intertwine that into your business in a way that you're adding value for your customers or potential customers. Think about what it is that you offer and how you can combine that with your passions. So I will give an example of myself. If you go check out my Instagram, at Kristen Wieringa, you will see that there's different areas that I focus on. I might focus on mom life. I might focus on home projects. I show a lot of that stuff on my Instagram. And of course, I'm gonna focus on foodie stuff because I'm in the food industry, the kitchen product industry. So those things are kind of like a duh, and the other stuff are things that I can provide and add value in a way that's unique for me that I can offer to my customers. customers or potential customers. So that's the first thing, is how do you differentiate yourself? And then you become authentic by sharing those things and opening up with people about who you are and what your passions are, and then how you can intertwine that with your business in a way that you're offering value. So if you are like, gosh, I would love to get some bookings, but I don't want my friends and family to run from me, or I'd love to get some subscribers or some loyalty customers, but I don't want people to run from me. People will not run from you if they think that you're not trying to sell them something, right? Like, you don't want to be approaching people asking for sales. You want to be approaching people asking for connection and authenticity and becoming, friends and creating these deeper relationships with people. If you're truly providing something for them that they would like to have in their life, if you're giving them value, if you're showcasing your passions, they're not going to run from you when you do ask for something. How do you get to know people in a way to where you're not asking for the sale right away? You're maybe asking to connect or build a friendship, and that could turn into a sale later on. So you want to lead with that. Be the person that is sharing those tips and ideas and values, sharing your passions, and then eventually that can maybe turn into a sale. So I want you to be thinking a little bit differently, not like, what can people do for me, but how can I connect with others in a way where they want to do business with me maybe later on. I'll give an example of this in action. So my daughter was at preschool, right? We just moved to a new area, and I did not advertise with all these folks in her preschool that I was doing Pampered Chef. Like, I didn't ask them to host parties. I didn't give them catalogs. I was not that person that was coming for sales first. I genuinely wanted to get to know the other moms. I wanted to get the teachers. I want to get to know the teachers in a way that I could connect with them. I've had people come to me and be like, hey, Kristen, I need this product that you offer, because they knew that I sold what I sell because I would wear logo wear, or I would have a sticker on my car, or maybe we became Facebook friends after we connected a few times and they saw it on my Facebook page. So I didn't have to be asking for the sale. I built the connection and the relationship first. I networked first, and then they came to me because they knew what I had to offer. So I don't want you to be thinking about your business in a way where you're leading with a sale. You want to lead with connection and authenticity and your passions. Attract people in by offering value, build the relationships and build the connections, and you will end up with sales and a following because you've led with that instead of leading in a way where people want to run from you, right? Things are different. You might have been able to do things that way in the past, but the marketplace has changed and we are in a different environment now, and we want to really be looking at how we can be unique and different, how we can share those things, and then the adding value piece. When you're making connections out and about and trying to build your network, some people think, oh, I've exhausted my resources, or I've exhausted my friend circles and so forth, and there's so much opportunity out there to meet new people. And it doesn't have to be in person, it could be virtually online. When I moved to this area, I joined mother groups on Facebook, and I've actually made virtual friends through these mothering groups. And they are kind of local-ish, but at the same time, I've sought out other services, I've sought out other moms, I've tried to build those networks and connections in a way that I'm not asking for business. I found a gal who does massage. I love getting massages, right? I mean, who doesn't? And I've never once asked her to participate in my business. I've just built a connection, and she actually referred me to someone that needed my product. And so that actually led to someone joining my team. So this person that she thought, oh, I know someone that does that. She connected me, and then it turned into having a new team member. So be thinking, how can you network in different ways? How can you network through Facebook groups and also your local chambers of commerce? Did you know that your town, unless it's like really small, you probably have some sort of networking networking group or some chamber of commerce and they have networking events that you can participate in. Be looking for those opportunities to participate in other types of events to get to know people. And when you build your connections and your networks, you're gonna have ways you can benefit too. Like maybe you can meet an electrician, or maybe you can meet a painter and you need painting done. And you start to build your network of folks that you call upon for services, and then they will also reciprocate that to you when they need something or when they hear from someone that needs something. So it's always good to be thinking outside the box. Like, how can I be networking with folks outside of my circle of people? How can I meet new people in a way where I'm not just trying to make a sale, but I'm trying to make a connection and genuinely find folks that I can connect with and network with. So those are just a few ideas for today on how you can be authentic, how you can build connection, how you can use your passions to leverage your business, and be thinking, how can I network outside of my friends and family? How can I network and meet new people in a way that it can lead to business for me? Those are all really important as business owners to constantly have in our mind to be growing our network and growing our connection. I have a call to action for you guys today. I want you to stay connected as I grow this podcast and grow these YouTube trainings so that your team can also benefit from them. Consider sharing this with your direct sales friends. Consider sharing this video with your teams in a way that they can hopefully put some things into practice and change their mindset a little bit on how they're approaching their business to lead not with a sale, but lead with a connection. And in the description below for this YouTube video, you'll actually see a link to sign up for an email list. And you can also submit topics that you would like me to address on this podcast training series. So feel free to go ahead and get all signed up through that link if you would like some emails from time to time on some great goodies that I find super helpful in my business, and be able to submit topics if you would like for these trainings. All right, I hope this was helpful for you today, and have a wonderful day.